This is a bit strange. I am sitting here without any plan of content. I'm just gonna sit here and talk, I guess. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's a bit of a different video because I've been pretty down the last month, I would say. I was just kind of stuck in bed and I couldn't get out. I was just stuck in bed, and sad part is that it was during Christmas break, so the time that I actually had free. Mentally I did not feel free. I felt very stuck. So I feel like I kind of wasted away my Christmas break, but that's not good because I didn't waste it away. I needed to feel shitty for a while. It was very necessary. I'm a firm believer that you need to feel your emotions if you want to get out of them. Not really get out of them, to give them space in your body and in your soul. So to be honest, I still have to properly feel them because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the time that I've been in bed, I just scrolled on my phone a lot. I feel like my screen time from the last 2 weeks is like 9 hours a day, which I'm very embarrassed to admit because I don't like the grip of social media, the addiction of it. But that's okay. It's still part of who I am to get easily addicted to social media. I've always wanted to make videos and share my life and who I am as a person and create a bond through the screen with you. But I've always held up such a high standard for content that I couldn't follow through with it. So every time I started filming something, I started editing afterwards, and I was just like, nah, this sucks. And I just deleted the whole thing. I think I have like in between 20 and 80 videos that I just completely made and edited and then deleted because I was like, that's not good enough. And you know what? I'm kind of done with doing that. I just want to create and just share, because sometimes I feel like I have things that I really would love to share and could maybe even help someone out, but I am restricting myself. It's so weird that we hold up to this idea of perfection even when we know it doesn't exist. Perfection is such a subconscious belief of what it should be. Like, my version of perfection is different from yours, and still we have the idea that we as people have to live up to that perfection idea. So even if I would be perfect in my own eyes, I would be not perfect in someone else's eyes, which would make it not perfect. Just so weird. But all of our role models have something that they're not proud of. And even if our highest role models aren't perfect, we still expect ourselves to be perfect. Like, how? Make it make sense. So I have this as well. And to be honest, it stops me in so much. I could have created so much more, and not just video-wise, but just in my life in general, if I would not hold myself up to the standard of perfection. I'm so scared of failing. It's crazy. I have stopped dancing classes, and I was too scared to try new things because I was just like, nope. Because you know why? I'll be bad at it in the beginning. And being bad at something means it's not perfect. Now looking back, more than a decade of my life I have spent running away from things because I was too scared to not be good at it at the first try, which is so silly. Because if I actually would have done them, if I would have taken that first step, I would be good at it by now. And even if I wasn't, I would have had experience. But instead, I chose to shove it all away and not try it out at all. And that's so sad. So, to stop doing that, I'm taking judo classes now. And I'm not going to lie, as much as I like what it will do for me, I despise being confronted with how terribly bad I am at the moment. So this is such a big learning lesson for me to just go through it. Feel the fear, feel the resistance, and acknowledging it, and then still being like, but it's okay. I'm still worth the same if I can't do it yet. But either way, I've been in a very tough spot the last few weeks. You know, that type of tough spot when even getting out for a shower or brushing your teeth feels like a mountain. it feels it feels like it can make you cry to know that you have to get out of bed and brush your teeth. That's where I was at mentally. And it is not the first time that I've been in such a spot mentally. And over the years, I have found different ways to deal with them better and better and better. And honestly, I can say that I'm really proud with how well I'm starting to deal with heavy, heavy emotions. I have really done a good job at teaching myself proper coping strategies, and yeah, I'm doing a good job. That's basically what I'm saying. The things that I learned over the time is that it depends on where you're at in emotional intelligence to find a right coping strategy. So, for example, when I was not emotionally intelligent towards myself yet, because I was quite emotionally intelligent towards other people, I would be able to give very good advice and really help people out sometimes, but towards myself, no. That was a whole different story. So when I had low emotional intelligence towards myself, my coping strategies would be so bad. It would be unhealthy stuff, smoking, really bad sleeping patterns to the point of being awake at 7 a.m. in the morning and then like going to sleep at 7 a.m. I mean then. But now, I don't know, it makes me kind of emotional to think about the growth I have created for myself, because it's been a very lonely self-healing journey, and I can be very proud to say that I learned a lot. So at this stage of my life, the right coping strategies is definitely journaling. My journal is almost full. It's already worn out. Hey baby! My little baby is going to say hi.
You're my other coping strategy, baby. Yeah, you are.
Yeah, just journaling on how I felt these days has helped me so much. Also, a tip, if you're journaling, don't try to not journal specifically about what is happening exactly to you, like the people and the situation, but try to journal about the feelings. It will help a lot. I've really tried in the whole notebook, almost the whole journal, to not focus on the people in my life and the experiences and the situations, like the specific ones, locations and everything, but try to focus on the feelings and the lessons instead. To be honest, some people just feel quite a lot. I do as well. I'm quite sensitive. And this world just isn't very kind for that, which is sad because emotions are so important. So what I also kind of needed was to just stay in bed, and I said that sadly enough it was my Christmas break, but at the same time, luckily enough, it was my Christmas break and I was able to just lay down in bed and just be sad. Be a little ball of sadness, basically.
Hi, baby. Oh my goodness, you're so cute.
And people are so goddamn important to humans. And this was a tough one because I have been a lone wolf most of my life. I have not been able to build lasting connections, and I am terribly bad at keeping connections standing because I never learned how to stay in touch and how to be kind. Even sometimes I ignore people on messages, and it took me a while to realize that is actually kind of rude. So I'm learning in the process, but either way, people are so important. If you feel down, just being around people, it will help. And try to interact. Don't try. I know how hard it is, trust me, I do, but sitting in the corner of the room and wallowing in your own sadness, feeling like no one understands you, that's self-victimizing, and it's not gonna help you, darling. It really won't. If that's the case, then you have to find new people. But most of the times it's not even the case. We're all human. We all live this really tough life on Earth. And it's true that some people are too private and too ashamed to talk about their real feelings. I'm gonna use you as a mirror, but I'm gonna fuck it up because of that. But somewhere, your people are waiting for you to speak up about how you feel. And they want to support, and they want to share how they feel too. Everyone wants to share how they feel deep down. We just tell ourselves that we're weird and nobody wants to hear it, and that's why no one shares. I'm having all scary thoughts, thinking that what I'm doing right now is probably really stupid and no one will listen to it, and I'm doing it for nothing. Which is probably kind of true. But who knows? If there's someone out there watching this whole video, hi! Oh my goodness, that would actually be so sweet. That makes my heart really warm. That would be so adorable. Oh, to be human, to be human. Right now I'm doing my makeup. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just trying to fill my day up with some things I like, because I'm still not doing the best. I'm just doing my best. I'm not doing the best, but I'm doing my best. I really am. I cleaned my room, which, oh my god, I did yesterday. Yay! I'm so proud of me. I did a good job. And I did some schoolwork yesterday as well. So little steps. I'm a bit scared for next week because school is starting again, and yeah, I'm just a bit scared with how that will affect me. I think I really don't want to because it's really fucking cold, but I think I'm gonna go for a walk. Because it's good for you. But I don't want to. I really, really don't want to. But probably when I'm back, I'll be like, oh, that was really nice. But right now, I'm like, that's not gonna be nice. All right. This is new format of video. I wonder if I will regret this, because this is the most raw and unedited and unextreminized that I'm offering myself on the internet right now. And the internet likes extreme. The internet really likes extremes and good content, and I don't know if this is good content. But either way, I think I'm gonna keep doing this just so that I can get in the rhythm of creating. And then when I'm feeling better again, I will be able to create in the same rhythm, but more active, more vlogging maybe, and more other stuff. Thank you so much for watching if you watched this whole thing. If you watched this whole thing, I just want to say that you watched just me being me. And if that in some way comforted you, my heart is warm and full and thankful that you have this connection with and to me. That it made you stick around. That means you're maybe kind of like on a similar wavelength as I am, which would be really nice. And again, if you watch this whole thing, you're part of my family. If you like me this way, then oh my goodness, that is amazing. Yeah. All right. I don't want to go outside. Maybe I'm just dragging this longer so I don't have to go outside, because I really don't want to go. Oh. I will go outside, but I don't want to. Oh. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm sending you a hug right now. You feel my arms? They're hugging you right now. And mwah, even a kiss on your cheek. If that's consensual, otherwise I'll take it out. No. There we go. All right. Mwah. Bye-bye.